Basically, there was a kitchen fire in the pub. We arrived, we could see the smoke coming out the top of the building, so we went round to the back end of the building, found a heavily smoke-logged kitchen, and we proceeded to break the door down and put the fire out.
Well done. Let's have a nice big smile from everybody. Cheese!
Oh, you want to try it?
I wasn't going there. He wanted to go up.
Right. Can you hear him breathing?
You hear it?
Yeah? So he's sucking all the air out of this cylinder in through his mask, so it's nice and clean.
This bit.
Yeah?
Hear it? That's right.
What's that? Just like a diver who dives underwater, does exactly the same thing.
I would like to be a fireman all day too.
Wash my car. We're getting Jenny's car.
Here, which one's your mummy's car? Well, let's get that really wet. The window's open, there'll be lots of water inside now. See how high it goes, ready? Who's getting wet? Any push for me? That's it, just push it. There, well done.
I think we've still got a very, very good relationship with the public. You know, we just drive down Arch and the kids wave and things, and the schools come in, and it's great. But I don't honestly believe they realise how much we do when we're not here. The amount of work we go out and do, visiting, like you've seen, you know, the schools, the home fire risk assessments. We're not always portrayed in a good light. So no, I wish the public could be more aware sometimes.
Why would you be portrayed in a bad way?
Well, some members of the public believe we shouldn't have gone on strike, which I can understand. You know, they're saying, well, they pay for the service through their council tax, and you know, it's our job to be, you know, to be there. But sometimes you have to prove a point that we were so badly paid that Surrey is one of the most expensive areas to live in. People couldn't pay the mortgages and working in the fire service, and we got put up to a reasonable wage now. But you're always going to get some people who will complain. You know, I didn't like going on strike, but I went to strike because I'm part of the union, and to stand outside there and not man a fire appliance is not a nice thing to do. But we got a pay rise, but then on the one condition that they have made lots of cutbacks. At the moment, I think we're 30 personnel understaffed in the brigade, which means less firemen on the appliances, and there may be more cuts on the way, I don't know, but I hope not. Hello Louise.
Hi.
Sorry, Fire Rescue, just come around to the home fire risk assessment.
Right, okay.
Okay, brilliant. Just come and attend it. So just confirming that we've fitted one in the downstairs hallway and one upstairs. Okay, they're both of a type called ionisation, which is the method they work on. They detect smoke particles. Okay, and they've been fitted by us, and they're now your property. We have a quick chat with you about fire safety in the house, and if there's anything we think that might be a little bit of a problem, we just give you a bit of advice on it. Okay. I don't think anything's ever really gone wrong. I mean, I've been to some awfully tragic. One that I think that probably hit me more and hit more firemen, or I've actually seen firemen crying, because we've all got children, was a young girl who lived down in Shepperton, which is down by the River Thames, and her house backed onto the river, and her grandparents had flown down from Newcastle to spend Easter with her, and her parents were taking the grandparents back to Heathrow Airport, and the little girl had been put into the back of the Volvo, and the granddad kind of just leant in to say something or do something, and he knocked the car into reverse, and the car went down the driveway into the river with a little girl in it. And the dad dived in to try and rescue her, but obviously couldn't get to her. I was there 3 hours later when the body was recovered by a diver, and to see the little girl being carried out, ran to the back of an ambulance, but she'd been underwater for 3 hours, and to see the parents and the grandparents screaming, running up to the ambulance, it was just probably the worst thing I've ever seen. Very much this afternoon we're going to be using some hydraulic cutting equipment called a Hal Matro, and as you can see we're going to be using this white car here. One of the most vital bits of equipment we've got is the Hal Matro for getting people out of cars. As you can imagine, there's a lot of twisted metal around them, and this will cut and spread and push apart for us to be able to get in, free the casualty, and then the ambulance will take them away. We train a lot with this. One convertible.
Funny experiences. We had a horse that had slipped into a well, and the guy I was working with, we were trying to get a rope around the back end of the horse, and unfortunately with the horse sitting into a well for probably some hours, he had actually deposited various things into the water and all around the inside of the well, and when we were lowered down the side of it, by the time we come back up, we were actually like human toilet brushes by the time we'd finished. So that's probably one of the easy ones that I can remember. I'm sure there's loads more, but the fire service is that way inclined. I think we have a black humour side due to really the reality of what we do.
Should we go down and have a quick sandwich?